Hello everyone, and welcome to my The Bold and the Beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Xander informs the physician at Finn's office that Thomas is not a decent man. Thomas responds, "Thomas, are you implying that Thomas killed someone?" Finn is contemptuous. Though he is many things, his brother-in-law is not a killer. He finds it incomprehensible that Xander would suggest that he killed someone. "Emma Barber," says Xander. "She was an innocent person," he claims, "and she didn't deserve what Thomas did to her." In a flashback, Xander tells Zoe that Emma wasn't killed in an accident. Thomas proposes to Hope at the Forrester Design office. Hope is at a loss for words. Talking about how unexpected the proposal is, she stammers. "All you have to do is say yes." Thomas tells her, promising that he will be committed to her and her alone forever. Steffi bemoans to Ridge in the main office that Hope is only using Thomas as a hookup and has no intention of being serious. "Let's hope you're correct," remarks Brooke as she arrives. After a brief discussion on Eric reaching his marks, Brooke expresses her gratitude that Steffi and she agree that Thomas and Hope have no future. In addition to attempting to keep her baby safe, Brooke is also keeping an eye out for Thomas. "It doesn't always come over that way, my love," says a skeptic named Ridge. Though Brooke is adamant that she loves Thomas, Thomas has to avoid Hope because to him, she is like a narcotic. Steffi concurs that Hope is the antithesis of Thomas. Brooke and Steffi disagree, saying Ridge could be right and there aren't any issues. Ridge is adamant that Thomas has changed. Hope knows she doesn't want that, or to terminate things with him, but Steffi thinks Hope has to be with him completely. She is not allowed to manipulate his feelings. Hope tells Thomas in the design office that he's so amazing and kind to do this. According to Thomas, it's for them and their kid. He makes light of the fact that she's difficult to surprise. Although he understands it's not the best place, they have made some of their most amazing moments there. Hope tells him how much he cherishes her and puts her first, and how he always makes her feel special. "I know how deep you love is for me," he says, making it so pleasant not to have to doubt his devotion or dedication. "So, that's a yes?" queries Thomas. "Will you become my spouse?" Hope is unable to accept. She is not able to commit to him or to anybody else at this time. Thomas exhales. Finn is still in shock that Thomas took a life in his office. "You don't believe he's capable of more?" Xander asks, pointing out that he concealed a newborn from her parents. Xander concludes he ought to depart. Though he regrets wasting his time, he is unable to serve as his doctor. "You either trust me or you don't. You get to decide that." All he knows is that Emma had her entire life ahead of her and was talented, nice, and sweet. And she's gone now. How did she die, Finn wonders. It was a vehicle collision on Mulholland Drive, according to Xander. "And you think Thomas is responsible?" Finn wonders. Xander says, "I know he is," not believing it. After that, he leaves. Brooke tells Ridge at the Forrester main office that she didn't mean to annoy him about Thomas. They remember their courtship. She doesn't want this to make a breach between them because she claims he was nothing like Thomas. Though he's changed, Ridge thinks she's attempting to watch out for Thomas. Perhaps this is their fate. "But now look at us," he says, pointing out that his mother felt they were terrible together. Brooke remarks that it's accurate. Ridge remarks, maybe they should be together, stating that his kid adores her daughter. Hope in the design office is moved. She adores being with Douglas and Thomas. "Every minute with you is beautiful," she says, expressing her affection for their alone time. I'm not yet prepared to devote to that degree of time." While she needs to make sure Beth is in a healthy place, she also wants to allow herself time to come to terms with her identity, needs, and vision for the future. "Thomas, I'm not ready for this yet. I'm hoping you get it. I understand," he tells her, "but I don't want this ring. It is rightfully yours." After reversing her, he fastens the ring on her necklace. She should keep it exactly where it belongs, next to her heart, until she's ready to wear it on her finger. Hope is impacted. Finn and Steffi have a kiss in his office. He tells her this guy walked in and says he knows her and thanks her for coming over. Is it someone she dated? Steffi asks with a laugh. No, it's Xander Avant, says Finn. His return to Los Angeles was unknown to Steffi. She claims he was sacked from his position at Forrester. When Finn found out they were connected, he claims to have panicked out because Xander made a very severe charge against your brother. Steffi questions whether Xander disclosed to Finn that he was among those who were aware of baby Beth, but remained silent. Finn declines. We had to let him leave because of this. She finds it unpleasant to consider. Numerous falsehoods and countless lies turned upside down. They discuss what transpired with her, Liam, and Hope. Many individuals were harmed, according to Steffi, and it was a horrible chapter in her life. And your brother was at the core of everything, says Finn. That's Steffi's biggest regret, he says. Thomas isn't the same person anymore. He has developed and evolved. Hope forgave him as well. Finn is still unsure about Thomas. Perhaps his changes haven't been as significant as everyone believes. Telling her what she can and cannot do, he just happened to walk in on him. Steffi queries Xander's statement. Finn finds it difficult to inform her, but Xander accused Thomas of murder. Ridge offers that Brooke halt arguing at the Forrester main office. Brooke is concerned that it may come back to haunt Thomas and Hope. In Ridge's opinion, they are being truthful with one another. Brooke doesn't believe he's ready to concede that this is the end of the story. She secretly believes that Hope will never be able to give her all to Thomas. Hope at the design office is taken aback by Thomas' exquisite gesture. Though he believes in them, he doesn't want her to feel under any strain. Every time he is with her, he feels their love and thinks that the ring will be on her finger. It's always there for me. After waiting for years, he has a little more time to wait. They share a kiss. Spoilers for Bold and the Beautiful indicate that Xander Avant's homecoming has undoubtedly caused a stir, so perhaps Zoe Buckingham should also make a reappearance. Carter Walton and Katie Logan are presently dating, but is this a relationship that is intended to last? While things are going well for Katie and Carter as a couple right now, it's possible that they are only in the prelude to something more. Maybe Zoe may bring Carter's hidden child back to Los Angeles if she returns. Numerous admirers have long believed that Zoe would have been expecting when she departed the city in 2021. B&B authors may make it the plan today, even if it wasn't the intended narrative at the time. It's possible that an unexpected child will join the scene because rewrites occur frequently. Maybe Zoe might ruin Carter and Katie's wedding ceremony later on if the program truly wanted to create drama. Carter might have his life completely changed in an instant if Zoe showed up with his son or daughter. That doesn't necessarily imply that Carter and Zoe would get back together emotionally, but he would need to work out co-parenting and how to integrate this new child into his life. Carter and Katie's relationship might be severely impacted. Therefore, this discovery could drive them apart. This is particularly true if Katie believes that Carter and Zoe may one day form a single family with their shared kid. Carter has insisted that they may still work things out, but Katie may withdraw. It may open the door for Katie to move on with someone else, or perhaps Carter would fight to show that they are still meant to be together. In any case, Carter and Katie could use a dramatic turn of events to keep things interesting. The romance between Carter and Katie has grown a bit stale, but if Zoe returns and takes Carter's kid with her, things may get interesting again. According to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, bombshell news may be on the way. Stay tuned for updates on any major revelations. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.